Got one for it's like a residential property management company. We focus with a lot of property management companies, so it kind of fits the bill with the business model we've had for the last 25 years. It's very basic, 10 users, physical server. They use a company like us, but they wanted to chat more just because we were close. We focus on property management companies, and response times, availability, and cybersecurity mean a lot to them. It's something that we would pride ourselves in being our competitive advantage for a long time, and it should be a really good in-person meeting. We're excited about it.
The first appointment is for my guy in Seattle, and it was a lead I had actually been working on, but after reviewing the information, they called the main office, so they got a hold of my client. And then my client got a hold of me saying they mentioned my name, but they were ready to roll forward with a proposal and everything. They're paying way too much a month for managed services. We are able to go in and at least cut the cost in half, if not more. So I think they're going to burn their hands trying to sign off on that proposal. So that's a really good one. And then my second one for my guy in Arkansas, and it's a company that actually uses my client for a break fix situation, but has never been on a contract. And when I asked him, I came across the record, and he told me he's a current client. And I said, "Are you under contract?" And he goes, "Well, what do you mean?" And so I explained to him kind of like what a month-to-month, because he set up month-to-month, how that would work and how we would maintain his hardware and all that stuff. And so he was really engaged with that, and also emailed my client about a future project work. So he was already wanting to get in touch with them to talk about that project work, but I was able to get the meeting for other things so that we could do a rundown of what having a managed service provider is like month to month. And yeah, I think that's going to be another really good one. And he just put out a proposal yesterday.
I set one up for one of our clients out west. It's a golf course, country club, and they're restructuring their entire setup. They're consolidating buildings, they're changing their infrastructure, they're running cabling, they're starting a project, so they're starting over from the ground up. We caught them at a good time because they're interested to see if we can fit in that space as well as moving forward. So this should be a pretty good one.
Hey, I got an appointment for my guy up in Pittsburgh. It was actually a really good call. They're a nonprofit. They have about 100 users. The guy currently takes care of it all internally, but he uses the vendors for a bunch of different things. And on the call, he was asking me to quote him for a bunch of different back of the house support when it came to like server work, some of the compliance work, hardware sales. And I was like, you know what, man, I'll just have my CEO hop on a screen share with you next week. What would your calendar look like? He was like, yeah, awesome. Let's schedule it. We have a time next week. It's going to be about an hour. He's supposed to send us an email with just a bunch of different things he actually goes to outsource for. And I think it's going to be a really good conversation. And then I also talked to the girl that works internally for sales. She's been trying to contact them for the last year when it came to scheduling up an appointment because she knew that they had a hybrid setup when it came to IT, but never could get a hold of the guy. So I guess it was just one of those things when you consistently call, I guess it just becomes more fruitful.